What's up, everybody? This is Dr. Nick with Leverage Media, and today I want to talk to you about why I think Groupon is such a bad idea. So Groupon, to me, in my mind, has always just been, another stream of new patients, another fishing pole in the water. If you've ever heard me talk about that, I always recommend having as many fishing poles in the water to try to bring in new patients as possible, instead of what a lot of people do, which is, Facebook ads are crushing it for me, and that's the only thing that I get new patients from. And if that were ever to go away, I'd be in real trouble. Some people are like that with internal referrals. Other people are like that with spinal screenings, and found out real quick in 2020 that you should not put all your eggs in one basket. So Groupon, to me, has always just been one of these traffic sources and opportunities. We haven't run Groupon in a long time. We used to run it for our recovery center. We would do it for like cryotherapy sessions or hyperbaric chamber. We never did it for chiropractic or massage. We just felt like it didn't really bring in the type of patients that we were looking for. But it worked okay for the recovery center. It would bring new people in, and so anyway. But I was doing a strategy session earlier today, and I realized that, so when you do a branded search, so if you search for the name of your practice, on the right-hand column, your Google My Business information will pop up. And usually it's mostly your Google My Business. Sometimes they'll put in like Facebook, they'll put like a link to your Facebook or to your YouTube. They might put the reviews from Yelp or from Facebook or somewhere else. But I noticed on this one knowledge panel that the first thing is his name and then the reviews. But underneath that, the next thing was from Groupon. It said ad, and it was $59, regular price, whatever. And it was 84% off or something. And then it was Groupon.com. And if you clicked on it, it took you into the Groupon deal. And then, on the search engine results, so like where it sends you to the website or to Meet the Doctor's page or the Facebook page or whatever, the fourth or the fifth thing down was his Groupon page. And the problem with that is that the whole idea with Groupon is that it's supposed to generate people that you wouldn't see otherwise, right? That's kind of like the allure of Facebook ads, is like, listen, if you don't run Facebook ads, you're not going to get any of these people. And if you do run Facebook ads, you're going to get these people. And that's why agencies are able to charge $1,500, $2,500 to just run a Facebook ad. Because if somebody says, if they're able to, close $10,000 in care, then paying $1,500 plus $1,000 in ad spend, it's a 4-to-1 return on their investment. It's not bad, right? I've talked a lot about like why I don't think it's a good idea to just do that, because I think it diminishes your brand. But on Groupon, the whole idea is that people go to Groupon and they type in chiropractor and they find like a list of chiropractors that are offering a special, and they decide on one, or they try a couple of them, whatever. But it gets you somebody through the door. And if you feel good about your systems on your day one and day two, then, knock yourself out. And, I don't think that a Groupon person is like really any worse than a Facebook ad person or a Google ad person. So anyway, that's fine if that's what it was. The problem is that I've also seen them running Google ads for Groupon deals, like trying to get the person who's looking for a chiropractor to come to Groupon to choose from that. So when you do a branded title or a branded search, or one of your potential patients does a branded search, and they type in the name of your practice, and the first thing that they see is $59 special. If that's not what you offer to, just like regular people that call your office, maybe they got referred by the friend at work, or they saw you at an event, or they had heard about you, whatever. Maybe you're creating a bunch of content, you're building a brand for yourself, and they look for you. Now they see, because it's like, it was bold, it was easy to see, and it was like one of the first things that would have caught your eye. If they click on that, Now you're going to think that Groupon is doing such an amazing job when really you're paying, and then you end up paying Groupon, you know, the 40% or 60%, I don't remember what the cut is, but it's, I don't know, like the fact that they have figured out how to get their ad into your knowledge panel and not like buried at the bottom, at the very top. And when people look for your name, they're like, you know, fourth or fifth thing that pops up. I think that is going to, number one, skew those results. It's going to make you think that Groupon's doing such a great job when really you would have gotten those patients anyway, and you'd have gotten the full $59. And potentially more, like maybe your normal price is $129, and but because they saw the Groupon thing, they clicked through and took it. And with Groupon, it's like you have to buy it through Groupon to take advantage of the offer. So I have never been a huge fan of Groupon for chiropractic specifically, but even if you're doing it for other, well, I guess if you're doing it for other like complementary services that can help to draw people in, that's not that big of a deal. But your chiropractic offer, if you're doing one on Groupon, I think you really need to make sure that you do a branded Google search to make sure that's not happening in your knowledge panel. And if it is, unless you're absolutely crushing it with Groupon, that would be enough reason for me to not use it. So just a thing that I had not seen before. Maybe it's new, or maybe it's I haven't seen a lot of chiropractors that are using it. But if you are, kind of keep your heads up and check that out, and then you can make the decision for yourself. And if you're not using Groupon, then I'd just keep on keeping on. So we'll see you on the next one. Hope you have a great night.